Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here, and welcome to another AFK Journey video. And today we're going to talk about Thoran. Most of you probably already know he is one of the best units in the entire game, and I'm going to tell you why. I've got him at Supreme Plus right now, so pretty much maxed out dupe-wise. And if you take a look at the current tier list, this is the Pride 1 tier list. Thoran is the only tank, with the row of course being a tank, that is S plus or S tier across every single game mode. That is so crazy. The second one is Granny, who's okay in some aspects, but nowhere near Thoran's prowess. This is honestly crazy good. Now if you take a look at the Analytica tier list as well, that's based on, I believe, usage popularity. It's still putting Thoran at the EX tier. If you look at the Thoran rating tier, it's currently 9, fourth best, tied for fourth across everything else. So honestly, such a good hero. So what makes Thoran this amazing? Well, if you take a look at his skill kit, we'll go over the skills that he is able to provide to the entire team. His ultimate Soul Retaliation, part of why he's actually a very decent damage dealer despite being a huge tank, is that he charges up from time to slash at the enemy, dealing a percentage-based damage plus damage that he receives during this charged ultimate. He also gains 20% life drain and is immune to CC while this happens, which is fantastic because he basically gains this charging attack. It's going to heal him and he's going to do massive amounts of damage. Now, as you level him up, he's going to do more from this ultimate. You can see that at level 2, it unlocks the 200% damage receiving the charge as a bonus damage. And at level 3, you'll complete the slash if the skill is interrupted, so that you'll just release it right away and not waste it. Looking at the first passive, targets a non-soul plundered enemy unit with the highest HP and drains it. So this is particularly good against enemies that have units that are really tanky, really high HP healers, for example, and you get to drain the current HP to increase Thoran's maximum HP by the same amount, which is really strong. And of course, they have a limit, otherwise he's going to be too busted, way too busted. The skill after that, Resurrection, this is fantastic because he basically cheats death and has an extra life. He will resurrect with 40% HP after a short time when defeated. Of course, this can only trigger once per battle, and as you level him up to 211, he also gains energy. So a lot of times you'll see him, use his skill, dies, resurrect, and energy is full again to ult. So fantastic. And another passive he has is the normal attack and skill increases the energy recovery, so you'll see him ult quite a bit, and also increased by an extra percentage when he has not resurrected. So he'll go first with the ultimate, and of course, like we said, if he dies, then away resurrection is at level 4, you'll come back with even more energy to ult again. So overall, super strong with his rotation. And now what really makes him super broken is the soul pack from EX weapon. Again, you need to pull enough copies to put him at Mythic Plus to unlock this. So before the battle starts, you sign a pack with the ally, the tile behind him, and you take 50% damage for the ally. So it's a damage sharing capabilities, but also the ally's damage, 25% dealt, will heal Thoran. And of course, when Thoran's defeated, he'll sacrifice 85% of the ally's current HP, so it will not be a one-shot, and heal Thoran by 150% of this portion, and the pack breaks after that. But still, this is a really good effect, because essentially with that and Resurrection, you have 2 revives. And of course, if you are linked with a damage dealer, you are going to get healed from the pseudo lifesteal provided from this pack. Or if you pair up with someone with a massive amount of HP, then you're going to heal a lot, especially if someone can heal themselves, because 85% is going to be a significant amount. And last but not least, the final passive is that the ultimate is going to drain another 20% of all enemies' current HP to increase Thoran's maximum HP. So this is I believe this is the Supreme Plus skill, which is just so broken. So if we take a look at some of the team comps I personally love to use, for example, I'm going to run Thoran here. And there are a couple of ways. You can see here I have him equipped with Arden in this CC comp. So basically Iron will pull the allies together, the enemies together, and I'm just gonna do damage massive amounts via Arden, who because of this recovering energy when the enemy is controlled. You get to ult a lot, and then this is going to heal Thoran. So let's take a look at how this looks. But Ardent, again, is not a very cheap unit to build, but you can see the damage coming out from this link pack, and Thoran instantly heals to full. He's going to ult and do massive amounts of damage to the enemy, and this is a really good synergy here. We ult again. Look at that heal coming out for Thoran, just instantly filling him up. And because I run Smokey and Hewen, Thoran is just gonna heal all the way up, and he is going to ult once again, charging this, but the enemy is obviously not attacking him this time, so it's all right. And look at that damage coming out. So overall, a fantastic unit. And now, if you don't have Ardent invested, you could also use a unit like Caroline in this team build. So again, place the unit you want to link up with Thoran behind. Do you see this link? Yeah, so this chain means that the unit is linked, but needs to be one tile behind. So Caroline against CC units is still very good as well. We're not going to get the faction bonus here. That's why I was using Ardent. You can see that again, we're linked up, and Caroline is going to do massive amounts of damage and is going to heal Thoran. But Thoran is going to ult, having this damage coming out, and is going to heal from both lifesteal and Smokey. You can see, wow, look at that lifesteal, and then Caroline ults and is gonna heal Thoran with the lifesteal. But obviously this comp, it will also work and is more Graveborn focused. So yes, overall I think these two teams and anyone really linking with Thoran in the backline is gonna help him a lot with the damage output. And what a character. And the only downside to Thoran, in my honest opinion, is that he's not really available for you to exchange, in the sense that he's not in any of the shops, not in the guild shops or anything like that. So you can only pull, so you must get Thoran on the wish list. You will have to go into the mythic houses and then put Thoran either in the here we go, in the tavern. Then you have to put Thoran either in the all hero recruitment wish list, as we had him here, and after we maxed him we took him out, and also in the epic, which has now been replaced by Shakir. So you can see that it's super important to have these units in there, to max them early on if you can, because they will impact how strong your character is. And the one thing I didn't talk about is the EX weapon, so I'll discuss it now. With the Thoran's EX weapon, once you level it up to +5, you'll reach the first part, which offers the 25% of lifesteal from the ally to Thoran when the pack exists. If you didn't have that, then there's no 25% in the beginning. It's just basically 50% damage share from the carry to Thoran, and then Thoran will be sacrificing the HP to heal Thoran. So currently, I would 100% say that you definitely need to get Mythic Plus minimum to unlock the weapon, with the exclusive weapon to +5, so you can unlock the pack sharing. So that would be my recommendation. Anyhow, let me know your thoughts on Thoran, because I think he's honestly one of the best units. The only shame, like I've said, is that it is not readily available in the exchange, unfortunately. So you do have to either luck sack or buy packs, and hopefully get copies similarly to Smokey in the sense, which I'll do another guide for. Anyway, it's TimaeuSS here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye now.